you know, as you can see, the Harley WLA 750 project is ongoing, and lots of small detail parts involved in the kit. I just have it mocked up. I just have a straight pin acting as the front and rear axle, just to hold the wheels on. You can see the seat suspension can work. The front end suspension is a little stiff. I'll need to go back over that and see what can be done to loosen things up a bit. But it has to do with the paint. I should have stripped the paint off of the suspension posts before I put the springs on, but you know, I didn't. I like the look of the blue behind the chrome springs. That's just me. So that may or may not function, but you know, the seat spring does work, which is, it's interesting the way this kit is engineered. It's very nice. It's pretty good engineering. Definitely very good molds, sharp molded parts. A little bit of flash here and there, but once you clean it off, I mean, you've just got some really nice parts. So next steps from this point are to get the fenders together. As you can see, I have that. The rear fender is a two-part deal. The front fender is a single piece molded in one. I am going to be attempting to do the Fender Skirts, so I'm just going to use the sheet styrene, use the French curve to try and let's see, how did I have this? Where's the front fender? Here it is. I think it was this way. But you can see I just, to get an idea of how they'll look, so just trace them on here. Basically I just trace the contour of the top of the fender, so when I cut the part out, it'll fit nicely behind this flange. You can see there on the fender there's a flange on the left and on the right, and the skirts should tuck in nicely right behind that flange. And then, as I said, I'll just get those painted the cream white. These will be painted in the Blue Angel blue is what I'm using. And then the trim will be done in chrome paint. And then the skirts applied up underneath these flanges. And that'll complete the fender assembly as far as the fenders proper. As the brackets and so forth, we'll just follow the paint guide for the prototype motorcycle that I'm using as inspiration, as a target for this job. Alright, so there's the Harley project as it sits. We're on step 8 or 9 here, I think. Step 9 at this point, out of I think 15 steps. Again, so many tiny pieces and parts, all of which need to be painted almost separately, individually. You know, I tried to go through and just pull out, you know, those parts that would need to be chrome, those parts that would need to be blue, and it just got to be kind of hairball. So I'm just going to paint them as they come. Some of the stuff is being sprayed, some of it needs to be brushed, can only be painted after assembly, once I know how it's going to fit and where it's going to fit and all that. So that's kind of how we're proceeding here. But as you can see, it should shape up to be a pretty nice kit. Tank is going to be two-tone, blue over white with a chrome trim stripe, just a 1/16 inch wide strip of bare metal foil to delineate between top and bottom of the tank. So again, that's blue over cream white. The rest of the bike is blue, and then the chrome accents and aluminum parts. It should end up being okay. Should end up looking like a pretty cool bike. Let's hope so. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.